Hello everyone, welcome back to the Drivers Room. We're in the Sunday League again today. This is Season 7, the final round of the season, Round 8 at Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagiwa, the reverse layout, and we're in the Ferrari Dinos with special warplane liveries today. Grid walk today. On pole we have Alex. He's our championship leader at the moment, 127 points, but after the worst rounds are dropped, the worst 2 rounds of the season get dropped, he finds himself 11 points behind Smith, so he needs to win today, and he needs to Smith to finish 7th or lower, I believe, and there is only 7 runners today, so Alex definitely needs a bit of fortune if he's going to nick the championship. Away from this man, Smith in 2nd place, 180 points at the moment. As I say, once the rounds are dropped, he finds himself 11 points ahead. Definitely his championship to lose today. Been pretty untouchable, but Alex just nicking the 1 lap pace over him today. In 3rd place we have Drsl. He is 3rd in the championship on 85 points. He's already dropped 2 rounds this season, but has Knee Jogger in 4th place in the championship just behind him, so needs a solid result today to retain his 3rd place in the championship. In 4th place we have Bullet. He's 7th in the championship at the moment on 54 points. He should overtake Gadget and does have 4th place in the championship mathematically possible, but will need a good result today. He's going to grab that, but should grab 5th in the championship. In 5th place we have Wilco. He's 12th in the championship at the moment on 25 points. Needs a podium today to lift himself off the foot of the table. So starting from 5th, we'll see what he can do. In 6th place we have Knee Jogger. 4th in the championship at the moment on 81 points. He's a solid 4th, a comfortable 4th should I say, but could mathematically take 3rd place. Needs Drsl to have a bit of a nightmare today if that's going to happen, but see how he gets on starting from 6th. And 7th place today we've got Daz. Let's say short grid today. 7th place Daz, 10th in the championship, 42 points, best result of the season last round, finishing 5th. He's had a good upturn in form towards the end of the season, and has a potential 7th place in the championship up for grabs. So there we have it, everyone's starting on the sports softs. That's our grid walk for today. Let's get underway. Here we are, and about to get underway at Kyoto Driving Park as we're looking at looking behind from Alex at the moment, see how we get away. See this Ferrari Dino temperamental car to drivers, a lot of these older cars are. It looks everyone's got away cleanly, pretty even as well. So Alex retaining 1st place. Alex having great one lap pace throughout the season, struggling a little bit with tyre wear, but yeah. He retains 1st place, keeps himself ahead into the 1st corner. Smith in 2nd still, and Bullet up into 3rd. So yeah, Bullet up into 3rd, displacing Des down to 4th, Wilco still in 5th, near 6th, Des in 7th. So yeah, good start from Bullet there, getting himself up onto the podium positions, as it looks like Smith having a little look at Alex already. We'll keep an eye on that tyre wear. Pretty neat and tidy at the moment. Wilco right on the back of the Drsl at the moment on that slipstream. Come through this very difficult section, a good braking zone. Right, actually trying to turn the car as Drsl getting a little bit loose. Alex still safe from Smith at the moment, doing a good job in 1st place, but it looks like Drsl might be lining up for a move here as he takes the inside. It's a nice clean move there from Drsl. He gets his 3rd place back, put it down to 4th. We'll go a little bit of action at the back there as Knee Jogger and Drsl are coming together. So this, I didn't get a chance to drive this Ferrari. I did test it a little bit, and it's a fun car to drive. Very difficult car to race hard, especially if you're going to go wheel to wheel. Bullet in 4th now, just dropping back as Wilco a little bit later on the brakes, just about slowing the car down enough. As we go on board, we'll have a little look at that as it picks up the slipstream down the main straight. Just coming to the end of lap 1 now. So I think Wilco might have fancied this into turn 1. Yeah, he's alongside. He's a little bit late on the brakes. Bullet just slots himself back into fourth, back into 5th place for now. So Wilco up into 4th, good move. But Bullet might have another run on him here. He's got the inside. Wilco late on the brakes again as he's sideways, just about keeps it, collects it. That's a good bit of driving from Wilco there. So yeah, retains 4th place. And seems to be very good on the brakes in this Ferrari. As Smith's got a little bit closer to Alex now. Just keeping an eye on this for a little bit. They come through this difficult section. And no signs of tyre wear yet. As we've got Drsl in a bit of clean air in 3rd place. Got Wilco in 4th. Bullet just sitting in the slipstream now as Daz goes a little bit wide. Just about keeps it on the grey stuff, but loses a lot of momentum, so it's knee jogger up into 6th place. These two guys really dropped off the back of the pack now. So we'll go back to the front. Smith right on the tail of Alex now. He's come through this final bend as Alex goes a little bit wide ahead, so that's gonna compromise his exit. Smith keeps it nice and tidy, foot on the floor, so yeah, good traction. He's got a good run, he's got the slipstream, and he's got the inside for turn 1. So side by side down the main straight, we see who's later on the brakes. And yeah, job done from Smith there up into 1st place. Alex dropping back to 2nd. Just a touch later on the brakes into turn 1. As he positions his car well into turn 2 as well. So it's a good move from Smith. We'll see if Alex can fight back. Yeah, just looking at his car, looks. I'm a little bit upset I didn't get a chance to drive it. Didn't get a chance to race it, should I say. So yeah, Smith into 1st place. It's pulled a little bit of a gap from Alex. So it's this section here, it's turns, it's about turns 7 and 8 I think. Very difficult section of the track. A lot of time to be had or lost. So Drsl in comfortable 3rd position. Wilco 4th. Pulled a little bit of a gap to Bullet now in 5th. It's knee jogger in 6th. So it's coming up to this section again. It's himself and Daz getting a little bit loose through there. I think Daz has got a run on him here. Let's jump on board. Yeah, he's got a lot more momentum. A long right-hander coming up. He's on the outside, but oh, where's knee gone? Where's knee gone? Oh, he's still there. But yeah, Dad's back up into 6th place. Back with the leader now, Smith, just on the 5-minute mark. As it looks like Drsl really closed the gap on these two as well. So as I think Smith may be going defensive a little bit. 59.8 last time around, 59.6 from Drsl, fastest lap of the race so far. But yeah, Drsl really looking quick at this point of the race. Could really do with these two up ahead getting in a bit of a battle. As I say, it looks maybe Smith is going on a bit of a defensive. It's just slowing the pair of them down. But yeah, Drzl's definitely the man with pace at the moment. As Wilco has a nice power slide out of turn 1. Bullet in 5th place, 6.5-minute mark. But yeah, as things stand, obviously, in all honesty, I'd say Alex needs disconnection from Smith to retain the championship. So he's dropped right back from Smith now as well. So definitely, at the very least, be looking to take a race win away from him today. It looks like he's falling right into the clutches of Drsl now. Say Drzl's the fastest man on track. He picks up the slipstream of Alex now. So just coming up to this long right hand. He gets the inside, but not really an overtaking opportunity. Again, see what sort of exit you can get out of here. There's a tiny straight after this, but sort of the next S section coming up, you don't really want to be going side by side through. Tyre wear not an issue at the moment. Tyres looking pretty good on this car. So you just see the difference in style of driving. So go on board with Alex in a minute, and them tyres will be screaming. Yeah, a tiny bit more tyre wear there from Alex. Not much, but as I say, most of these older cars, once the grip starts going, they ain't got a lot of grip anyway, so once the grip starts going, they've got a lot of body roll. It's gonna, yeah, they're not gonna be easy to get a quick lap time out of. So that's our top three at the moment, just past the 8-minute mark now. So Smith in first place, Alex in second, Drsl in third, just slowly catching up to the back of Alex. Wilco in fourth, he's in a bit of clean air. Bullet in fifth, just dropped back a little bit further from Wilco again. And we've got Daz and Jogger still having a battle. So 204, 205 from these guys. Are slowly picking up the pace. Nowhere near the front runners at the moment. Fantastic Joel. That's Alex running a little bit wide out of that corner. This is going to give Drsl a run. Again, just coming up to that long right hander. We'll see where he puts his car. I think he might just backed off a little bit there. So Alex just comes across, shuts the door. Yeah, again, it's just because of the speed difference in these cars. I think you're really going to need a mistake from the guy in front, maybe say the braking zone into turn one's probably the best overtaking opportunity around this track. As Alex looks like he runs a little bit wide there, so he picks up a penalty. That's his clean race bonus gone. Have to check that at the end of the race, but yeah, definitely not what he needed. He's going to keep it. It looks like he's diving into the pits, so that's Alex into the pits on the 10-minute mark, setting himself up for a two-stopper. 2-minute flat last time around from Smith. Drsl up into second now with a 1 minute 59. So tyre wear not really an issue at the moment. Alex comfortably out into third place though. And yeah, so Alex not feeling the car. So yeah, he did pick up a penalty somewhere. That's the 3 points for the clean race. Out the windows, a nice little bunny up over the apex there from Wilco. Yeah, Wilco's still in a bit of clean air, consistent. 202s, he's down to 204, 205s. So yeah, maybe that little bit of tyre wear is costing now. Good tyre wear from Bullet behind though, so see if Wilco pits at the end of this next lap. If so, looks like he will be committing to a two-stopper, same as Alex. I'd imagine a lot of these guys will be going for a one-stopper. So Daz and Jogger still in 6th and 7th, having their own little personal battle. 207s last time around for these guys. Looks like Drsl might be closing that gap a little bit to Smith. Shame Drsl had a poor start, dropped down to 4th. He was down to 4th place at one point, I think. The fastest man on the track now, he could really do with picking up the slipstream of Smith now, just to put the pressure on a little bit. So just coming up to the end of lap 6. I think Smith will go round again. Yeah, Smith and Drsl both going round again, so they're committing to that one stop. Just goes purple, sets a personal best. Maybe you're sandbagging a little bit there, just looking after the tyres. Obviously see that lap 1:59.7, 2 very quick times. Very consistent at 0.002 of a difference in the 2 lap times there from Drsl. But yeah, Smith probably watching that delta decrease a little bit and just turned it on a little. 159.2. So Wilco diving into the pits from 4th place. This is going to promote Bullet up into 4th. They're going to have to take a little bit of fuel on as well. So Bullet up into 4th. See Wilco coming out of the pits in the background there in 5th. So definitely committed to a 2-stopper now. He's going to make this next stint stretch, but yeah, he hasn't taken on a lot of fuel either, so yeah, definitely on for a 2-stopper, but he's going to be quick, he's going to be light for this stint. He's going to want to catch up to the back of Bullet as quick as possible. Daz in 6th, still keeping the jogger at bay. But yeah, Smith in 1st place. Looks like he's just maintaining that gap to Drsl now. So it's good pace, good pressure from Drsl at the moment. So it would be it's always nice to see a race up front for the lead. And Smith has been, his pace has been incredible. He picks up a penalty as well. So it's a shame Alex picked up his penalty, but yeah, it evens that out anyway. But yeah, Smith in 1st, Des in 2nd, Alex 3rd, Bullet in 4th, Wilco 5th. Daz in 6th, Lee Jogger in 7th. So Daz just picking up the marbles there on the outside, this long right-hander. Daz still keeping Smith honest at the moment. Flat 2 minute from Smith. Des goes purple, so maybe he's just picking up that slipstream now. But yeah, great tyre wear from Des as he got Bullet pitting from 5th place. So he was close to Wilco on the track, but that's Wilco comfortably back up into 4th. He's going completely sideways through turn 1. Yeah, Drsl going purple again, so he's really putting the pressure on Smith at the moment. As I say, Smith been, oh, that's a shame. He's just about kept it going. Oh, commentator's curse. He's yeah, that's a real shame. He's really putting the pressure on Smith now. So Smith has been incredibly quick this season, and yeah, a lot of the time he's got a good start, got away. 2nd, 3rd, 4th end up fighting, he just pulls away comfortably, and yeah, his pace is consistent and relentless. But yeah, there's definitely was definitely matching him, to say the least, as he's dropped 7 seconds there to the leader. And obviously it's brought Alex right back into it, but obviously pretty much even again now. So both these guys got to stop again as Alex goes up the inside of the final corner. I think Drsl might be thinking about a pit stop now, just to freshen that rubber up. You've got Smith pitting from the lead. So yeah, Alex back up into 2nd place. I think Smith will comfortably come out in 1st, we'll see. So he's just coming out of the pits now, so that's Alex up into 1st place. So we'll check in a minute. Smith might have took quite a bit of fuel on there. But half a tank left for Alex. The tyre's looking okay at the moment. Half a tank for Smith. So yeah, half a tank left for both of these guys. They're good for fuel at the end of the race. If Alex can just manage them tyres a little bit, he's got track position. Yeah, so Alex fastest man on the track at the moment. 58.9 couple of laps ago. Obviously that's what's put him here now. Very, very quick stint in clean air after that early pit stop, and yeah, he's gained track position over Smith. Drsl in 3rd place, recovering after that big mistake. Just about kept it away from the barriers, but lost 7 seconds that lap. It's really dropped back now. Wilco back in 4th place, back in comfortable 4th place. Got no one really challenging from behind. Bullet's sort of maintaining that gap to Bullet at the moment in 5th. So it looks like Knee Jogger's got ahead of Daz somewhere. Daz might have had a moment. Yeah, it's dropped quite a bit, but quite far back. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my speech at the moment. Daz back in 7th place, hasn't pitted yet. Stick some fresh rubber on the 17-minute mark, I think. Alex in 1st, 59.9 last time around for Alex. So still got good pace, but I think Smith will really put the pressure on him now. So these guys have been racing at the sharp end of the grid together all season. They know what they probably know each other's strengths and weaknesses. So you're following a car, you're going to see how the car's behaving, the back end stepping out. So I think Smith's really going to start looking to put a bit of pressure on, and see if you can get Alex to increase the tyre wear a bit. Des in a comfortable 3rd position, 2 minute 2. Last time around, Wilco in 4th. Bullet in 5th, Knee in 6th, and Daz in 7th. Picked up another penalty somewhere. 3.8 seconds to ditch. Seen a few penalties sort of evaporate during this race so far, so it might be one of those tracks you can get rid of it without costing yourself too much. So yeah, that back end just starting to get a little bit lively again for Alex, so see what he does. He has got track position, but I think it will be a sitting duck to Smith if he stays out. Smith just closing that gap slowly. Corners like that, long right hander. It's a great exit from Smith. Yeah, everyone picking up penalties today. Oh, that's extremely quick. So yeah, just very, very tidy through that section as Alex. Yeah, he runs a little bit wide. Looks like Smith's going to have a much better exit again. He powers out at the last turn, just about keeps it in a straight line as Alex dives into the pits from 1st place. So Smith back up in the 1st, 5 seconds of penalty to ditch, mind you, but also going purple that lap as well. So Smith back up into 1st. We'll see who Drsl comes along. It's Alex coming out of the pits already, so Alex comfortably back out into 2nd. That 2-stopper just doing the job over Drsl. Obviously that 7-second that mistake earlier would have put him quite a bit further up the road. So you've got Alex in a comfortable 2nd place now. There's less than 10 minutes to go. Got nothing to lose, and see what sort of lap times this guy can do. He's got Smith going purple on his last lap, 58.2. Say apart from an unfortunate disconnection, I'll say this championship has gone to Smith, and well deserved as well. Been yeah, pretty untouchable for most of this race, most of this season, and good luck in the upcoming FIAs as well. What have we got? A quick run through the grid. So yeah, Smith in 1st place. We'll see what sort of lap times Alex does soon. So I think this is his out lap. Yeah, so this is his out lap. We won't really see what sort of pace he's got at the moment. Des has closed the gap to him a little bit, so Wilco 4th. I was just about to see, just about keeps that on the track there, but it looks like Bullet has closed the gap to Wilco a little bit, I'd say. So just over 8 minutes to go. Just under 8 minutes to go. See if Bullet can start putting a bit of pressure on Wilco towards the end. Be good points for these guys anyway. So only 7 runners today, getting close to Christmas. Everyone's a little bit busy. There's Jogger just coming through there. Daz in 7th, in the 206s at the moment. Has he even, I don't think he's even pitted, is he? Probably tell me in Discord, but that's knee going and Cree's lost it. Just about keeps it out of the barrier. That's going, Daz is going to nick 6th place. So neither of these guys have stopped, have they? 206, yeah, I don't think so. So the pace ain't too bad considering 20 minutes in. Very worn tyres. And Daz getting a little bit quicker. Yeah, Daz back up in 6th place anyway. Knee down to 7th. Uh, 158.7 last time around from Smith. He's comfortable gap to Alex. This is Alex's first real flying lap. And the fresh rubber last stint of the race now. Down to a 1/4 of a tank, should be good to the end, but it is a long lap here, so make sure you got enough, don't get caught out with that extra lap at the end. So yeah, I don't think Alex has got an answer to Smith today. He runs a little bit wide through that section. And, it's a very quick driver in Des behind. Last race of the season, nothing to lose. I think Des is really going to push on now and try and nick that second place from Alex. It's 159.5, 159.1 from Des. That's actually Des' best lap, 159.1. So yeah, still finding pace towards the end of the race. Just over 5 minutes left now. Wilco still in that 4th place. And Bullet setting his fastest sectors. So I say maybe you can just start applying the pressure to Wilco a little bit towards the end of the race. Daz in 6th, just setting his best sector as well. So really just getting a grip with the car towards the end of the race. He wants to stay off of that. That was very close to going very wrong. Daz just keeping it together. 6th place, and Knee Jogger in 7th. So disappointing last race of the season from Knee Jogger, I'd say. It's so a good run of form in the middle part of the season. So yeah, I don't think he's done it. Certainly not going to do enough as it stands now to take 3rd from Drsl in the championship. Smith championship leader and might as well say champion at the moment. Just going purple again. So it looks like Alex might come under a bit of pressure from Drsl towards the end, we'll see. Drsl a lot better on tyres, slightly worse wear at the moment, but it's nearly 3 seconds of penalties to ditch still as well. Might come down to the old-fashioned way of braking before the finishing line. So Wilco just setting his personal best of the race so far as well. Oh, Alex runs really wide coming out of turn 1. So yeah, maybe just feeling that pressure from Drsl now a little bit. Yeah, I think Des picks up a 4-second penalty as well, as he just goes purple in the first sector. That's a shame, but yeah, these two guys are definitely going to be back very close at the end of the race. Closest guys on track at the moment. both guys getting really loose through there. So nothing to lose now. It's last race of the season. Des really fancies that second place. Alex not looking to give it up. Drop back a little bit as knee has a moment. This is gonna so at some point knee got back up into 6th place, so they go side by side down the main straight. Dad's back up into 6th. Tyre wear on the rear tyres of Daz's car. She's doing well just to keep that on the track at the moment, I think. Yeah, comfortable win in the end from Smith by the looks of it. He's got a minute and a half left. This will probably be the last lap of the race. A minute and a half left, nearly a 2-minute lap here as Alex still just doing enough to stay ahead of Drsl at the moment. Really light on fuel. Should be good to the end. So less of a penalty to ditch as well. I think that was a fresh penalty from Drsl as well, so difficult car to keep in between the racing lines on this track. Drsl really close to him now. There we go, just find the on-board shot. Oh. It's all about this exit. Yeah, Alex gets a good exit, does enough just to put his car in the right place. Good defensive driving from Alex. He's got nowhere to go around this right-hander. So Alex with a wider entry into this corner again, looking to cut back and get a good exit. Extremely close to him now. Is he going to make a move before they get to this S section? He's just backed off a little bit. There's just nowhere to go. As I say, like it'd just be carnage if you go side by side through there. We'd have to lose a lot of time as Des dives up the inside of the final corner. So we've got Smith crossing the line in 1st place. Sorry we've missed that. We just had to make sure we catch the that finish there. But yeah, Smith, our championship winner, deserved winner. I forgot about the penalties. As Alex nicked 2nd place. Great finish there. Wow, yeah, sorry. So Smith, our championship winner. Yeah, Drivers' Room Sunday League champion. Smith in 2nd place, retains his 2nd place in the championship. Drsl in 3rd, retains his 3rd place in the championship. Good result from Wilco there. Don't think it's done enough to say his best result of the season coming in the last race. And Bullet in 5th. Good result for Bullet there. Daz in 6th, ended up finishing ahead of Knee Jogger. Good result from Daz non-stopping there, picking up a 6th place, and Knee Jogger in 7th. But yeah, that was Drivers' Room Sunday League. And final race of the season. We'll just watch our champion here. His victory lap. Yeah, great season, lads. Looking forward to 2020. We'll see you there.